Some Steam games have great reviews and some of them even have amazing ones. But unfortunately there are also some that have really bad reviews. So why is it that these games have such bad ratings? Well, for Overwatch it's very simple. They have a big studio and made a shitty game, so the expectations didn't match the results. But what about lesser known games tied to lower expectations? Do they even deserve their bad ratings? This is where I come in, as I've tested 4 of them to see if the reviews were right. The first game is called Hunt Down the Freeman, and you play as a soldier called Mitchell who is trying to survive an alien invasion. It's set in the Half-Life universe, and I have to admit I've never played any of the franchise's games before. So I went in completely blind, and man, this game was way more than I anticipated. We'll go over good and bad things this game had to offer, and I want to show you the very first cutscene because it was a promising start to the game. Gonna be deployed. Ooh. Damn, we clutched it there. Jesus Christ, man. Can I even show that in the video? Alright, and this is where things pick up. We just murdered that man and get to play the game in a place we have no...
Do you copy? This is Sergeant Mitchell. Do you copy?
This is Bravo Team. We can't reply back there, Sergeant. What is your situation?
We lost Team Charlie. They wiped out everyone. Location.
Sector Z.
Anything about this Freeman guy? I'm coming back, boys.
This doesn't look right. As you could see, it's intriguing, a bit dark, but also makes you curious what's next. The only thing missing here was an explanation of why there are these creatures, but I thought that it was maybe explained later, so I explored the rest of the first level. There's a little chicken. Can I do it too with them? Oh my god. It's a chickenassi.
Huh?
It's a chickenassi, guys. Oh my
Fuck.
god.
They're all dead.
So, no harm here just yet. Cutscene. Ooh. Who's that? After that, a mysterious man in a suit told us that we need to take revenge and patched us back up. I was really wondering at this point how this game was rated so poorly. The environment, the sound effects and the story so far were pretty good. But then I encountered the first of many bad things about this game: bugs. We just got stuck so badly, it restarted the entire level. There were quite a few of them, but I will spare you to look at all of them. One, however, I have to mention in particular because it cost me over half an hour and made me almost quit. After escaping the hospital, you find yourself on the streets of Albuquerque with allied soldiers. From here you run through all the chaos that's unfolding with the incoming alien attack, and once you made it to this checkpoint, you simply can't equip a weapon anymore. Oh my god. What do I do? What? There's one nearby, but it only spawns half of the time, and if you pick it up, nothing happens. Only a full reset to the level before made it finally work, and then I experienced my next point of negative criticism: the level design. Because once I had my weapon, it was just running for miles, and the game had way too much of that. Running to buildings, running from enemies, running while getting shot at without cover, running through snow, and running over a highway. At least you got to do the last one with a sniper. Oh yeah, okay. Bang! No bullet time means... Oh, these guys are shooting. Want some? Oh, there's more coming. This guy's alive. Well, not anymore. Like this guy. Stand still. Yeah, interactive gameplay. Bing bada bang. That guy can't. This guy. Sorry, I got carried away a bit while editing this. So my point still stands that the level design is shit, because there was also this pitch black cave.
I should be more careful.
Yeah, but I can't see anything. I already lost. We also had some driving missions that had you go minutes without anything happening or adding to the game. This looks insanely shitty. Not gonna lie, guys. Before we go to the positives now, I have to talk about the story. I've never played a more incoherent and disturbing story in my life. Not sure if you need to play the Half-Life games before to understand it, but nothing made sense to me. The short version is you almost die in an alien attack and instantly get revived. Then you infiltrate a factory with child workers that are slaved by the aliens and you free them to build an army with them.
Nice.
You train them for 17 years in order to fight the aliens back, but fail horribly and have to violently make your way back out of their captivity. That is essentially it, and you haven't clicked off yet? Holy shit, then let's get into the positives. The first thing I have on this list are one specific type of enemy that you encounter a lot. They are just perfect for this game because their screams are terrifying, they pose the biggest threat for jump scares and are difficult to play against. So if more enemies were like this, it would have probably helped with the ratings. This brings me to the guns, because that would have also helped if more guns felt like the shotgun and sniper. There was one level in particular where you had to help a random guy and it actually felt amazing just because of the shotgun. That looks like it.
America!
Of course you would do that.
Terrorists, your game is through, 'cause now you have to answer to America. Fuck yeah! So lick my butt.
The next thing that could influence the ratings in a positive way are just these random little details and funny moments that a game needs to keep you entertained. What? You just threw that. What? So I'm supposed to... Wait, what happens if I just... I guess this is where they want me to enter. That was not supposed to happen, was it? What just happened? We got hit by the freaking ladder. Now onto the last positive, and I really like shit like this. It had two different endings. The finale plays on top of this tower in the alien capital, and over the radio a rescue team says that they will be there in 4 minutes. So you are up there fighting waves of enemies until they arrive. If you die, you get a weird cutscene that I didn't understand. It's just a bunch of the same character from the original Half-Life games sitting in a room showing me a seat. Maybe someone who played the games can tell me in the comments what happened here. However, if you survive, you get the alternate ending. This requires some context because it turned out that our closest man was working with the aliens and betrayed us, hoping he'd never see us again.
Phew. That should be the last of them.
The last of them after 7 minutes.
I'm going to land.
Fucking land the helicopter then, bro. I'm doing all the work.
Nick! Where the hell were you?
Oh, bro. That kinda goes hard though. I'm back, bitch.
impossible.
Fuck him up. Good shit. Little snitch. Snitches get stitches.
You lied to me.
No, that wasn't the deal. He told me. Mitch, please.
You betrayed
Good shit.
me. You used me. You fucked up my face.
Wow, that's brutal.
No.
Mitch, please. I can explain.
You have my permission to die.
So here's the summary of my pros and cons. Overall, it looks like there are more positives, but the negatives heavily outweigh them. I only showed you a fraction of the poor levels and bugs, and I really had to force myself to continue playing at times just for this video. To answer the initial question whether this game deserves the bad ratings, I must say yes, there's just too little of the good and plenty of the bad. The next game is called Evie, and it was way shorter than the one before. It's described as an adventure horror game and sits at 42% positive reviews. Once again, we will see if the game deserves that rating or not. It says we will find like a box of Pandora that we were never meant to be opening, but we're gonna see about that. Was it supposed to happen? Am I stuck? Bro, please, I can't jump. What was that? Oh, it opens. So you could already see I was stuck there immediately, and then this loading screen took 22 seconds. So not off to a great start. Wait, why is the light so bad? Wait, now all of a sudden it's super bright. Diary. Hey, I get to open the door, cool. It's locked, need a key. January 10th. After countless fights, I'm finally freed from him. This was the first of many letters a woman wrote to her mom. They all have a date on top, and there are 16 of them which tell the story of her getting a baby from a man she broke up with. She now wants to move to the mother's house we are currently in and start over. The later letters then talk about her struggling with money and food. Some dates on these letters had red numbers on top. And since I share a brain cell with the dust in my room, I couldn't even figure out that they are needed for the code on the only locked door. And I can tell you nothing could have prepared me for what's behind that door. 6, 8, 9, and then we're just gonna... There we go! 5 was the last one. Let's open it. What the fuck happened here? Did this woman kill herself? And her baby? So, to summarize that, we ran away, dialed 911, told the police what happened and where to go, and when we got there, the house was missing? The house was missing. So does it deserve the bad ratings? It's a resounding yes. Like, what the fuck was that? Let's brighten up the mood again with the next game, which is Enforcer Police Crime Action. Hell yeah.
All units respond.
The game is from 2014, so we gotta take that into account. But with only 46% positive reviews, it seems to be hated even for that standard. So let's take a look. In normal mode, the player cannot really die. In realistic mode, the challenge is much higher because there can be up to 3 missions at the same time and the player will lose their character when they die. We're gonna shoot for realistic, right? And our name is Copy Mac cop face. Perfect. And we are in. I can't use my gun right now. Okay, can I use my... Alright, nice. Why is the model blocking 2/3 of the screen? Like, Jesus Christ. Look how he's standing. Almost T-posing. Got some huge lads, I guess. Check mails. Mother. Hello, my dear. I hope you do well in your new town. In the past, these small towns were very peaceful. Now we have gangs and other criminals all over the streets. Please take care of yourself. Oh, and when you have the time, come visit me and also your grandparents. So our parents wanted us to visit, and the other mail was from George, who seems to be our new boss. He told us that we can only drive our car while on duty. But I wasn't done exploring the menus and my home just yet. Retire. What happens if we retire right away? Yeah, guys, good video. Alright, we are back at it. What is this room for? And why can't I look outside? What is going on? Then we have clothes. On duty clothes. And now I can also equip the weapon. And shoot it in my house. Hell yeah. Blah, blah, blah. Let's go. You are on a mission. So we are in the car now. Turn on the engine. R. Sounds good. What if we just do this? That didn't work. Excuse me, police work. So this is the city. Looking good. Stuff is warping in. What is G? Oh, there we go. And what's the horn? H. Yeah. Better get off the road, brother. Oh my god. That almost flung us. The PD. Enter. Yo, what up? I'm a new guy. If you couldn't tell by the car running outside with the horn going. I quickly learned that the PD is not the place to look for missions and that there's not a whole lot going on here, so I went outside again. Make a roadblock and check for vehicles with problems. Ah, okay. What is happening here? Hello? How do I interact?
Bruh.
Can't shoot him? Okay.
Bruh.
License and registration or something. How do I do that?
MVPD, stop the vehicle.
Ah! I pressed C and something happened. Wait, she's running. Brother! Taser? Can I just gun her down? So, I guess we call an ambulance?
Central, we need an ambulance.
Hey, plus 30. Let's run back and try another time on the next car, and then maybe they won't run and we can just do our job, or...
MVPD, stop the vehicle.
Now it's raining. What the fuck? This time we're gonna go for the taser. Can I... How do I handcuff you? Suspect activity, no officer. We're gonna arrest that bitch. Bring the criminal to the police station. Put arrested person in.
We have a report of someone that helped someone commit murder. Get a warrant. Search for the suspect.
Huh? Something just happened? So it's not about this guy. But the police station should be right here, so we can just put that guy away, no? Get arrested person. Get in here. Put in jail. You arrested a... You arrested an innocent person. An innocent person? That guy was aiming a gun at me. What? Since that was weird, I tried to do the other mission that popped up before where someone helped with murder. Taser. Get the taser ready. Open door. Ask to open. Force entry. Ask to open.
FBI, open up!
Oh my god. I dodged it. And he's flying to heaven. Cynthia Smith. I'm gonna arrest her. And can I like take the evidence? Oh, I probably needed the evidence with the other guy as well. All right. So who did she kill though? Wasn't it like she helped with murder? Like this house, no wonder she's a killer. Like, who lives like that? Hey, nothing to see here, sir. You have reported someone helped someone commit a murder. Get a warrant and search for the suspect. I mean, she quite literally tried to shoot me, so I think this should be fine, right? And into the police station. Put in jail. So only 2 or 3 more of these, and we kinda made up for shooting someone on a wide open street. Yeah, at this point it was quite apparent where the negative reviews came from. However, the shitty game mechanics and all the bugs actually made the game pretty funny, so I wanted to go for a couple of more missions before giving it my final verdict. And let me tell you, the end was just perfectly fitting for this game. So now we go over here and there should be some thief on the loose. So this is probably the witness. Who are you? Arnold Evans. Suspect activity. Male, adult, shirt beige, pants blue, shoes beige. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the guy over there, huh? Oh, wait. No, he has blue shoes. There's another beige shirt over there. It might be him. Get the AK out to make them frightened from the distance already. There he is. Warning shot. He's unfazed. Must be a criminal. Oh no. I don't have any bullets. Oh! And he's going to heaven. Frisk him. Found stolen goods. Hell yeah. Can I like call the police over for them to arrest him? Police. Yeah, that works. 150, nice. I then ended the shift and wanted to visit my parents as the email from the very beginning suggested. The first problem with that was that I couldn't drive my car as I was off duty now. The second problem was that once I arrived there via taxi, nobody opened. I then went home to sleep and tried it again in the morning while on duty, but I was still unsuccessful. This meant that it was time to explore a whole new thing, the gun store. What is that? 5.9k. Can't afford it, man. Already have this one, I think. I have something similar, at least. Sorry. Didn't mean to also hit you. Alright.
Robbery is in progress.
Oh, robbery. Perfect. Wait, this should be right here. Am I the... Hey, you! He shot me! Am I dead? I can't move. I tased him the exact moment he shot me and I can't move now. So it turned out that was too much for the game to handle and it was also enough for me to properly judge this game. Despite being from 2014, the verdict is gonna be very clear. Does this game deserve its bad reviews? Absolutely. That means it's time for the worst rated game of them all, Mushroom Picker Simulator. It sits at only 39% positive reviews and I will read one of them out loud to you. Fucking dogshit game. Not gonna lie, picking mushrooms is a somewhat appealing concept, but when it's made by these inept monkeys, it doesn't seem worth it. Sounds promising, right? Well, for 350 I expect it to be somewhat decent, but maybe that review was right, so let's see. See that you are interested in mushrooms and you are planning to go to the forest. Our scientific institute has a small order. We are studying the properties of inedible mushrooms and we need a person who could collect us mushrooms. The task is simple, so you are suitable for us. If you can do it, then we will talk about more difficult tasks. Alright, go to the forest then. In order to successfully exit the forest, you need to find a bus stop on the road and wait for the bus. Some quick tips here. There we go. Oh! Weather, sunny. Temperature, 23 degrees Celsius. Map of the forest. No clue what this shows, but let's click begin. So we have no food with us. And this is all we see. Wow. Mighty forest. There's a snake. Can I interact with that? I'm glued to the ground or what? No. I can't move for a bit when I click on it, I guess. Okay. This is view distance is already high. Let's go for ultra then. Ah, there we go. Looks more like a forest now. So the snake was just weird and didn't let me move for a couple of seconds, but at least the forest looked somewhat decent now. Since our real quest wasn't collecting snakes but mushrooms, I made my way into the forest. But before finding any, this happened. And we have 0 out of 25. And we have a leg injury. When did we get a leg injury? This meant for the rest of the game I couldn't run anymore. At least I got compensated after 20 minutes of wandering around. There's a mushroom! Holy shit! Our first mushroom, guys! Oh my god, it's beautiful. Amanita virosa. Let's take it. Nice. 1 out of 25. Now that I knew what the mushrooms looked like, I was finding one roughly every 2 minutes. Oh, there's something. This is something. What? Tennis Aliaceus. What are you? The fuck? Buchwaldo boletus lignicola. Amanita junquelia. Boletus badius. We got a baddie over here. Hygrokype acutoconica. Protostropharia semiglobata. Looking for more shrooms. Can't find any shrooms. Loisocope canadicans. Aminata pantherina. Aminata caesarea. Boletus aeriarius. So eventually we encountered a few, but my energy was running very low. That's why I decided to run in a straight line to find a road. We found the edge of the map and it says we should go back. The question is now to the right or to the left. So I guess the borders of the map are just a swamp. I guess we will just figure out what happens if you die here. Low energy, it says. Wait, nothing happens? Wait, if you run out of water and it just says you are thirsty without any consequences, that would be so dumb. After figuring out that being thirsty just means that your screen gets darker, I searched for an exit for another 20 minutes, but I only encountered misery. What just happened? We have a snake bite now. Where was it? I can't even see the snake. Will our health start to tick now as well? We have like every negative effect I think you can get. We still need 4. We just fucking died. You died in the woods. 35 minutes of walking just to die in the woods. So does this game deserve its negative ratings? For more than $3, abso-fucking-lutely yes. If you now want to see whether Steam games that no one has played before are also this bad, check out my last video and I see you over there.